It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Tonight's watching the Celtics as they go up against the Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're determined to begin the season as winners, to make all their off-season planning and hard work in the preseason pay off. You know what they say, you only get one chance to start the season with a win, and tonight is their chance. And fellas, a new season about to begin.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic and the Celtics. Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke moments ago with Doc Rivers. David.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Clark, tonight we have an incredible matchup at the guard position. What do you think we'll see?
Well, both of these guys are outstanding scorers, and they get their own shot rather easily, so that'll be fun to watch. And not only can they get their own shot, but they're both good at creating for others as well. So I tell you what, this could be a doozy, Kevin. This could really be a lot of fun to watch.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. Outside Rondo. Back to Garnett. Now the feed to Allen. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's
got to give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
It's tipped. Rondo against Nelson. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays.
Redick dishes to Howard. Here's Lewis. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Yes,
beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Rondo. And sticking right with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
And giving up some height. He just finds to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
The screen. Carter with the three. Orlando gets it back. Another shot. Howard trying to free himself out. And there. Here's the pass to Garnett. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. At 6. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way. And the shot goes down. Allen's Orlando moving the ball around. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Count it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Perkins. Rondo wide open. And the lead now at double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point block. Screen by Howard. Carter kicks to Howard. They need this. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and Howard is up very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Carter. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Rondo passes to Poe. Another shot. Anderson with the block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Start in the second. Thunder is out there with Turkoglu. Then it's Gortat. Then it's Jameer Nelson. And it's Pietrus in at the 2. And that one, good. Nelson with a screen on Perkins. Lewis kicks to Pietrus. Jacks up a 3. Puts down the 3 ball. Back to Garnett. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 7. Gortat with a screen on Perkins. And Jameer Nelson hits from deep.
And that's the shot Nelson.
It's outside. 4 on the shot clock. Garnett comes over to help. There's the 3. Lewis hits the bucket. Lewis.
Veteran players, Herb Williams had been there a year or two. Guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around. And having those guys talk about what it takes. And we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Here's Allen. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. And now a 3-point Boston lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off.
He dishes it to Garnett. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, he's
back to Lewis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lewis has got 10 points now.
Rebound is just a terrific year on the glass.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. For Boston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The screen by Gortat. Orlando moving the ball around. Nelson dishes to Turkoglu. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got. Orlando will come the other way. For 3, Pietrus. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And I don't.
Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5.
Offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
And there it is for him.
And Howard, 2.
Stolen by Anderson. And they're running. Here's Redick. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And just a great.
1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Pierce has got it all tied up now for Boston.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Screen by Howard. Rondo on the double team. Lee dishes to.
Yes.
For Carter. Over Pierce. Nice spin off the left rim and in. So it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here was Stan Van Gundy. Coach, you trailed early on, but what changed to get your guys into a rhythm?
You know, we just kept fighting. I don't know what changed. We just started playing. Our guys will keep playing. I know that.
Thanks for your time, Stan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey.
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited.
Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Six-point game. Pierce out there with Garnett. Then it's Allen. And there's Perkins. And it's Rondo. And at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
And how many more possessions like that would they love to get down the stretch? A bunch of them, I bet.
National ranking. Be truthful. How dominant were you in high school in Cleveland, Ohio?
I was a really good high school player, considered one of the top 2 or 3 in the country in 19.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Rondo against Nelson. Rondo dishes to Garnett. And there it is for him. Garnett's got 4 this quarter. Turkoglu outside. Feeds to Howard. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of
Perkins. And it's Rondo in the corner. To the inside. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Luke. Howard setting the pick for Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. And off the front iron. And in it goes.
And there's a pattern. These are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there.
3 rebounds so far in the game. To the inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Lewis. Pass to Pierce. He feeds it to Garnett. Pierce up top. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impact.
Kicks to Pierce. Perkins with the screen. Pierce kicks to shoot. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
Really good
to take the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Davis comes in for Brown. And James Posey subbed in for Paul Pierce. Orlando also making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Howard. Smooth comes in for J.J. Redick. And Lee's subbed in for Nelson. Here's Cassell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're consistently for it.
Stolen by Petrus. Down low, here's Lewis. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
He is
leading by 10. Lee kicks to Turkoglu. Outside Lewis. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. And that's 21 points for Thunder.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Cassell gets the bucket. Davis with a screen on Petrus. Stolen by Lewis. And here we go with the Magic fast break. That one goes. Count it. Take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on recent huddle.
We need to make solid plays, okay? Solid plays, aggressive plays, but solid plays, all right?
Underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So on the floor for Orlando, Howard is out there with Gortat, and there's Carter. Then Ray Allen is on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Howard setting the pick for Carter. Shoots off the screen, and again it's Orlando converting.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Boston trails by 15. Garnett the screen. Here's Allen. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Screen by Perkins. Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Pierce has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Lee passes to Carter. Redick for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Here's Garnett. Makes it off the glass.
Nice job getting in.
Garnett outside. Screen by Perkins. Garnett gets to Allen. He got right to the cup using that screen. Leading by 8. Here's Lee. Perkins with the block. It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Redick. Allen, that's good.
And now you see
This one out. He doesn't seem to think this one's over yet, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the basket is good. Howard's got fast break. Here we go. Moving it up. Garnett with the block. The kick out to Pierce. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
no clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get to, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Nelson kicks to Turkoglu. Lewis with the three. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Rondo against Nelson. Perkins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good score inside.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Over Lewis. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Kevin Garnett.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right in.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
And the wide open shot from Redick. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's Garnett against Howard. Perkins dishes to Garnett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garnett's got 21.
And he has the chop.
Orlando leading by 4. To the paint. He's looking for Howard.
Flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Redick with the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
And it ends up becoming contagious.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drills the 3. So the Magic win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Dwight did it all tonight. What was the biggest factor to in that game the way you did?
Just thank God, you know, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
You look like your normal self again, Dwight. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
You